Good evening, everyone. My name's Mark Allen Lovewell. I'm a folk singer from the island of Martha's Vineyard, and here with me, back to usual, is Molly Conole.
Hey everybody!
Welcome back.
Yay! I'm glad to be back. It was sure a fun trip to see my family. It was really wonderful. It's good to be back.
Yeah, we were hundreds of miles away.
Hundreds of miles away, yeah. In Pennsylvania. It was a wonderful time.
Anybody
Really
out there in Pennsylvania? We love Pennsylvania.
Exactly. Beautiful state. I bet you Pam's family.
That's right.
Velma could be out there.
Velma knows. Velma knows.
That's right.
Most folks know where that is. Anyway.
Velma's watching with us. Yep. Hi to Pennsylvania. Hey, Velma.
Happy Father's Day. And to start off, thank you so much for your comments earlier today. We are going to have a little session in a moment where we talk a little more about. We'll do that right after this song. I'm trying to grab a hold of a song, and my daughter Emma reminded me of one that's not specific to fathers, but you'll get it.
It's a family one.
It's a little bit of humor.
We all need plenty of that.
And the way I like to introduce this song is it's a you can't possibly write a song like that today. This one today, you can't write it. It's not PC. For anyone wondering what PC is, it's not politically correct. But we forgive because it's an old song.
It's an old song.
It's an old song.
And it was intended as a humorous thing.
It was intended to be humorous, and no doubt it
does.
To everybody. All
inclusive in its humor.
Takes a hit. Everybody gets a hit. Everybody gets something, except the cute kids in the beginning of the song. And the cute kids in the beginning of the song, they're all right. They from beginning to end. But if you're middle age, and certainly if you're old,
we're gonna take a hit.
You're gonna take a hit. So here's the good news: is it's piece of history, piece of song, and it's intended to be.
And we can still laugh at ourselves, right?
You have to laugh at ourselves, especially. And I get permission to sing it because now I'm an old guy. I was a little nervous in my 20s singing this song, picking on folks. No, I wasn't being so. It's not as respectful as we should be of folks that are elderly.
But if we're elderly, we can sing it and make fun of ourselves. That's
there you
okay.
go. That's the intent. That's the intent of it. And anyway. What are little boys made of? What are little boys made of? Oh, mussels and snails, little puppy tails. That's what little boys are made of. What are little girls made of? What are little girls made of? Oh, sugar and spice and everything nice. That's what little girls are made of. So what are young women made of? What are young women made of? Oh, rings and jings, and they're all fine things. young women are made of. So what are young men made of? What are young men made of? Oh, thorns and briars, and they're all darn liars. And that's what young men are made of. The next two verses are the ones I get myself in most trouble.
But we're old, so it's okay.
This is not PC. So what are old women made of?
I gotta hear this one.
What are old women made of? Oh, moans and groans and my poor aching bones. And that's what old women are made of. I'm not singling out anybody specifically, okay? This is.
But suddenly my rheumatism is kicking in.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even have rheumatism. I'm getting it now.
All right. So what are old men
Oh, okay.
made of? What are old women made of? Oh, whiskey and brandy. Anything you got ready. That's what old men are made of. I apologize to the PC police, but it's such a good song. We're not trying to hurt anybody. We realize you would not write a song like that today, and you wouldn't. You just wouldn't. You wouldn't. There's enough troubles out there without it. But we can bring it around to the first verse, and hopefully this will make everyone feel better.
It's kind of Father's Day, the first part.
Yes, it's definitely.
The first part.
Thank you. I need a collaborator on this. I need a co-conspirator. I need somebody who's sharing the. Can I tell the wonderful thing?
Yes.
The wonderful thing about Molly, can I share a story with you? One of the earliest stories we had when Molly and I started dating. We both had an amazing epiphany, a realization that when we make up jokes, we don't take anybody down.
That's right.
That there's plenty of humor out there that hurts people.
Mm-hmm.
And this is early in our conversations, this is we haven't even started talking about doing anything live or shows or anything.
Right.
But we're thinking, the things that make us laugh. And what really
Insult humor is not funny. There's a victim to insult humor, right? Right?
Yeah, run with it. Tell them what you told me.
Gosh darn it.
No, it's true. There's humor out there that is very hurtful. And we learned very early on in our relationship as friends. And we weren't going down that road, ever.
So that's why we just sang this song. What do we do? What came over us?
Well, because it's not, I don't know.
We're going to make it up to it.
Please comment. Friends, please comment.
Oh, they're coming.
Not that, we'd love to have some comments.
Turn up the volume. We got to turn up the volume.
Oh, no, really?
That's what it says. That's what they're saying.
I can move this thing closer.
That's probably what it is.
There we go.
Yeah, I think that's it.
How's this?
I'm sure that's better. Yep.
And bring that closer to you too.
All right, we'll see if that does it. I think that might do it.
I'll
make sure.
Please comment, folks. How's that now? How's that, folks? Please comment.
All right, yeah, we got a couple of turn up the volume, so we'll make sure we turn it up. Hopefully this is good.
Please
know.
let us know. Please give us feedback.
We do care, so
Let's
thank
get,
you.
Now we got that all solved, hopefully.
Hopefully, yes.
Please give us comments of whether you think we should retire this song. What are little boys made out of? So please let us know, because we want to be PC mostly in all our original creative thinking and talking.
That's right. We're glad
There's
you're
plenty
all
of
here.
humor out there in the world where you can really have a lot of fun and a good laugh without hurting anybody.
That's right. And now Carol says I hear a hiss. That could be the loud humming computer. There's a computer in this room that likes to be heard. So, Connie says it could still be louder. So give us a chance. We'll sing louder and we'll see how that goes.
How's that go? How's
Yeah,
this going,
we'll try
folks?
that. It's still looking a little soft. Oh, louder.
So here's my take on that. I'm gonna come over because I think there's. Whoops.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm gonna come over. There's that green knob
Yeah,
over.
I see it. Yeah, I'll put it all the way up.
There you go. Does that help?
That probably will.
Let's see. There we go. Is that all right?
Yeah, I think that's better.
Is that better, folks?
All right.
Because we want some happiness out there.
Yes, we do.
We got a lot to do tonight.
Okay.
How's that feel? Are we going all right?
Let's give that a whirl.
All right. So anyhow, we've just stopped this song so we could tell a story,
And I
but
think
we
gotta
still haven't done the last verse.
Oh, that's right. We got to do the last verse. Okay.
The last verse is the first verse,
Oh,
which
good.
brings innocence back to the song.
Good.
What a little boy made of. What a little boy's made of. Oh, mussels and the snail and little puppy tails. That's what little boys are made of.
Hope that's good.
How's the sound, everyone?
Hope
Please
the sound
comment.
is better.
Are you saying anything?
Not much better, Connie says. Maybe you guys need to turn it up there. Can we hear from other people too? Maybe that would help. It's good to hear from a few different people. What's happening? We've turned it up here a whole bunch more than normal, so I don't know what's different. So keep letting us know. We'll keep going, and we'll see what is happening. Funny. Must be the weather. You got yours facing you too? Yeah, you got it facing you. There you go.
All right, so the next one we're going to do is Fisherman's Love Song, right? So we're going to lead into that, talking a little more about Father's Day.
And the weather.
Oh,
We have to do the Fisherman's Love Song. We thought we better do that because it's 2 days before summer and it's feeling like ice is in the harbor. It's feeling frozen today. I have 4 layers on. So we thought it was appropriate to do a winter song. One last time. At least last time for a while. Oh, good. Lori says it sounds perfect. Thank you, Lori.
not this one. we need a
Does
capo.
it have a capo?
Our notes don't tell us what key it's in.
That sounds right. I love this song.
So, the Fisherman's Love Song, which there's so many levels and layers to it. It's a good song to sing on Father's Day. It's a good song to sing on Mother's Day because what the song talks about is about a lovely couple. A husband and wife, been together for many years. I think it's a lower key.
Oh, okay, we're going lower. Oh, we got a comment, like the wood stove. I agree.
I know, this is so weird. We're not singing it next to the wood stove.
I can turn it up one more time.
Molly's checking things, right?
Still looking like it's not a whole lot going through.
Do you want me to go look at it? You want me to go look at it?
Well, it's marked up at the top there, but the thing at the bottom isn't showing that a whole lot's coming through. So we'll do the best we can getting close to the mics, and maybe we'll figure it out next time.
Take a peek over here.
Okay, we'll take a peek.
My hemisphere.
Absolutely.
You'll see what's going on because these folks matter.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, you got it way up.
I got it way up, and you see when I talk.
Testing 1, 2.
Yeah, look at that down there. See the little green thing is hardly showing a result. It's not
Yeah.
showing too much.
Oh my gosh, this is coming in really good.
It is in the microphones, in the headphones, but look at that little thing down here. This little guy here. This green thing. You hardly see anything happening there. Usually that goes up midway or all the way, and something's not there.
Alright, go with it.
I'm here now, and see how it's hardly showing anything? What's up with that? What's it doing? It's doing something. It's messing with all of our settings. Maybe they changed something. Don't you hate that? You know, when you have an app and suddenly it acts different than it ever did before. This is the story of this show. Especially with sound. Just when we think we got it all right, they go and change something. Who knows? We got it the same way as before, but anyways. Should I talk? Should I do a tap dance?
Yeah.
Stall for time. This is live.
Testing. Is that better?
We're testing. No, I don't see anything looking better. Nope. Not looking better. Oh, I'm sorry.
Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing.
Testing.
Please comment, folks.
This is our favorite song. Testing.
If anybody could give us some comments, we'd love to hear from you. Can you hear me? Can you hear us, folks?
Nope.
Are you getting any comments, Molly?
Let's see. Let's see if I can get the... Well, I'm going back to comments. Let's see, comments in here. Oh, shoot. It's not showing me. Something went funny. Oh, man. Technical. It started playing the whole thing over again, so I don't know. Good. I hope. I gotta start again. There we go.
There's the comments. I'm seeing comments.
Okay. I think once you turn them on there.
Velma's having trouble.
Yeah, I think it is softer than it has been. I wish...
Hear you both. Carol says she hears us.
Okay.
There's a hiss wiggle with wires. Can you hear just fine though?
Hmm.
Alright.
I think we've tried all the things we know how to do, so I don't know why it's acting differently than normal. We might have to just keep going, and we'll do the best we can. We'll turn it up on your end as best as you can, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So strange. Here you go. I'll let you in.
For those of you who've been with us a long time, this is not the first time we've encountered this. Anyway, can you do me a start up? Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get this going back again. I'll sleep. Here we go. Alright, we'll do our best.
Anyway, I wish you all happy Father's Day. And we're going to do the best we can. That's all we can do.
That's all we can do. Thanks for hanging in.
Please comment.
Glad you're here.
So this song is called Fisherman's Love Song, and it pays tribute to the amazing couples that we know in life, the husband and wives. And many of them are parents. Or were parents if they passed on. And it's a winter song, but it's been cold outside. So we figured we could get away with it. With summer only, 2 days away.
Let's get out another sweater.
Fire burns bright in the farmhouse fireplace. Closing the logbook, you start to sing. Fishing boats are iced in, the snow outside calls me. It's a red late afternoon, I hear a church bell ring. There's plenty of good reason to hold this candle up high. It's a way to light your night. We fished together for a long old time. We fished together for a long, long time. It's icicle season, tree branches are hanging. A smoke trail rises over the hill. You said goodbye to summer when we cut all that firewood. Time to nestle amid the chill. There's plenty of good reason to hold this candle up high.
Where'd the picture go? What a strange night.
Alright, you want to hold this a second?
Okay, we're interrupting the song. Happy
my God.
Father's Day! Oh my goodness.
Alright, this cable's plugged in.
I wonder if it's internet related.
This cable is loose.
it. Maybe there's a picture.
Yes.
I can't monitor any of the comments here when,
We don't even know if we're on.
yeah. When the comments are on over there, it messes up the phone comments for some wacky reason. I don't know why.
I can hear them good now, but I don't see them.
Yeah. Maybe this is actually summer on the Vineyard internet. That's another thing.
Yeah, loud and clear, but no video. Thank you, Bert.
Thanks for letting us know. That's wacky.
Let's- I don't know. We're gonna shut down, folks.
All right, we're going to shut down. We're going to start again and see if we can fix everything. So we'll be back in a minute. Sorry.
There it is. Okay, we got the stream now.
Okay, good. Can you not put the comments on over there? Because when you put comments on over there, I can't see them on the phone. I don't know why. It makes it makes no sense. I don't know why, but that's how it is.
Okay, so I think
Think we're on?
we're up and running again. I think. It says,
All right, cool.
Let's see. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you see us?
I don't know. Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah, come on back. Hooray.
Do we start at the top?
I think we maybe better start at the top.
We're gonna start at the
It's
top.
long. It's so pretty. Y'all won't mind, huh?
Any feedbacks now?
I don't know. It's weird. It's not letting me do that. Maybe the, nope, I'm not getting the comments, and I'm not sure why. Nope, not getting it.
You're not getting comments. I haven't changed anything on
Yeah,
comments.
isn't that funny? That's weird how it sometimes
You know
does
what you
it.
could do?
Yeah.
Let's put comments back on this TV screen.
Okay.
You know how to do that? Up in the upper right-hand corner, there's a thing up at that.
This guy?
I think that, yeah. Up in the upper right-hand corner.
Show chat. Got it.
Here we go.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, folks, this is a memory, isn't it? Oh, for those of you who've been following me for years, you know this is so. Please comment, folks. We need to.
Yeah.
There are comments, right?
Yeah, we got a thumbs up from Velma.
All right.
All right, we're on. Oh, so crazy.
Also, please comment about the sound too, because this is an ongoing journey. Fire burns bright in the farmhouse fireplace. Closing the logbook, you start to sing. Fishing boats are iced in. The snow outside calls me. It's a red, late afternoon. I hear a church bell ring. There's plenty of good reason to hold this candle up high. It's a way to light your night. We've fished together for a long old time. We fished together for a long, long time. It's icicle season, tree branches are hanging. A smoke trail rises up over the hill. You said goodbye to summer when we stacked all that firewood. Time to nestle amid the chill. There's plenty of good reason to hold this candle up high. It's a way to light our night. We've fished together for a long old time. We fished together for a long, long time. Your poetry warms me as ice covers the window of a frozen harbor by the sea. Wouldn't it be merry if I kissed you again? Sitting with your cut and your hot cup of tea. There's plenty of good reason to hold this candle up high. It's a way to light our night. We fished together for a long old time. We fished together for a long, long time. Oh boy. Is everybody out there still okay? Are you still with us? Velma, how you doing? Anyway, I think what we should do is we should have a toast.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's Father's Day to our loyal followers who stay with us through the digital hiccups of the universe.
That's right. We'll toast to all of you. A nice non-alcoholic ginger beer. Here we go.
We're going to drink
None
lots
of
of
that
it tonight.
whiskey we heard about earlier.
We're going to drink lots of it tonight. We're going to drink so much of it tonight it'll be alcoholic. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. Oh, I'm seeing comment.
All right, I'll go check out the comment.
Yeah, go look and see if we got real people out there today.
Real people, ginger beer, toasting. Woo! That's right. Awesome. Hey, speaking of fishermen, I heard about this awesome art exhibit at the MV Museum just up the street. That Stan Murphy's paintings of iconic fishermen, including Donald Poole, are there.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a treasure to go see sometime. I'll move that out of the way for you.
All right, so we're going to talk shellfish. Molly caught this. I'll bring this right up to you.
You want me to do it?
You see it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Everybody see it right there, nice and close. It's a quahog.
It was so exciting. I never did that before. We got to thank some people for that opportunity.
Sure.
Yeah, Danielle Ewart. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Eweart.
Shellfish constable for the town of Tisbury. They had a
family shellfish day
yesterday.
And
Lagoon Pond, less than a mile from this house.
And it attracted my attention because it said no experience necessary. That was me. I've never done it before. It was so
She went
fun.
out there and she got herself a mess. Which to you is just a small amount of shellfish. It's not a literal mess. It's just a
maybe
went out and got a mess.
Yeah, about 14, 16 of those. But you have to dig them up with this big long rake thing in the shallow water. You walk out, so the water's about up to here, and you're just pulling the thing, and you feel something, and you dig it, and you turn it so you got it in there. And sometimes it's just rocks. A lot of times I caught rocks, but I did catch some of those too. It was fun.
Isn't that cool? Isn't that fun? And then later last night, she was up on stage singing some amazing classical music, wearing a beautiful, lovely dress. And so for
That's
me,
life on
the
Martha's
juxtaposition of going out in the morning with her, and she catching shellfish, quahogs. So what's the difference between a quahog and a clam?
I don't know. What?
It's a joke. It's just it's not, but it's really factual, true.
I was being your straight man.
There are many quahogs in the bay, and they're all clams. There are many clams in the bay, but not all of them are quahogs.
Tricky.
Isn't that fun?
Tricky.
Isn't that a fun thing? So you go running around. Some of you will spell quahog Quahog.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very common way to spell it on Nantucket. But on Martha's Vineyard,
You just said the N
we
word.
spell it different. On Martha's Vineyard, we spell quahog different. No, this is factually true. On Martha's Vineyard, we spell quahog Quahaug. And there's only one other part of the United States where they spell it that way, and that's Rhode Island.
Ah.
So here's the cool thing about it, because the subject of quahog is a subject which I hold dear to my heart. Quahog is a word that comes from the Wampanoag tribe, Wampanoag language. It's the Wampanoag language comes from it, and that is as close as we get to the word quahog for them, for their language. And so we spell it Quahaug. And of course, in the bumping around of a word, it gets spelled differently. But Everett Poole, we all love Everett Poole. We have a treasure of him. He used to correct me whenever I had my fisherman's column for the Vineyard Gazette. And he was dutifully careful reader of whatever I wrote, which meant I had this amazing, symbiotic, wonderful relationship with this man. And he just passed on, so they had a very special celebration for him recently. And his story to me was, of course, that I just told you how to spell quahog, but he also said the same thing about tautog.
What's Tautog? I don't even know what that is.
For some of you, only if you could go look it up. Tautog, Tautog is the way some people spell it, but not Everett. Tautaug. Tautog is a fish. It was once one of the most common fish that was landed in the waters of Martha's Vineyard, and it was as common, if not more common, than scup, which, incidentally, Everett Poole corrected me and said, "You just don't call it scup, you call it scapog."
Oh my goodness!
Which is spelled the same way.
With the AUG, I bet.
Yeah, the AUG. See, I've just rattled off 3 Wampanoag words that I learned from Everett Poole.
Cool.
Isn't that wonderful?
That's very cool.
And the thing that is so important in sharing the story about clams and quahogs is this was the mainstay, a key ingredient to the lifestyle of those who lived on Martha's Vineyard when it was a sustainable island where there were no ferry boats running back and forth between here and the Cape. People ate what they could harvest in the waters and on the land of Martha's Vineyard. And quahogs are key, are a key ingredient. And of course you all love New England clam chowder, and please feel free to comment about it as well, because we all love that, and we all love sitting down to a little bit of, some quahogs or clam chowder or whatever it is that you love and whatever. So this wonderful shared story that Molly just told you about going out and catching them, So we're gonna do some more, and we're gonna catch some more. The other thing that I want to share with you is that in my children's CD, Child Island, there's a story and a song about quahogging, because quahogging is critical to the community that we are. Quahogging is so important, and
there it is.
Here it is. And one of the things that Molly learned from Danielle was the fact is that this particular quahog was born, raised, spawned with the Martha's Vineyard Shellfish Group. And it has a genetic tag on it, which is this little, I can't show it close enough, but there's a little purple color on it, and that was genetically part of the story of this birth of this shellfish. Quahogs are amazing. They have such an amazing story, and if you look at this one, there's one principal issue about quahogs that is unlike the human being. There is not an animal in the universe that is better designed to stay away from everybody. You can pick your animal here and there across, and Mother Nature has provided us with me. But this is an animal that doesn't want to have a conversation with you. This is an animal that doesn't want to talk.
It's very shy.
It doesn't want to hear. Or you think it's shy? You think he's shy? All right, let's say he's shy. He doesn't want to come out of his shell, and he rarely opens his shell. It's very unusual for you to see his shell open up unless he's unhappy. He'll open his shell when he's unhappy. Here's the thing about quahogs and clams that are even more distressing if you're a human being. A quahog doesn't know his parents.
Uh-oh.
No
what kind
connection.
of Father's Day story is that?
I know. Well, there's a kickback on this one. It's just this guy doesn't know who his parents are, and he won't even. And if he was one who created other baby quahogs, he wouldn't know his children. This fella has. His whole DNA is about stay away from me. I don't want to have anything to do with you. And on top of that, the principle of the shell is to protect him from the hungry animals in the universe that want to eat him. So here you have this creature that is delicious, and you would love it in every one of your meals most times, most during the day. And yet this animal doesn't want to have anything to do with anything. There's no story, there's no sound, there's no anything. He has absolutely nothing to say to you, to me, or whatever. It is the actual opposite of what human beings are. We are so gifted. We can shake hands. He can't shake hands. We know our parents. He doesn't know his parents. We know our children. He doesn't even know if he has any or will have any. And so the magic of Father's Day is the recognition that as a human being, we are all blessed with this amazing connection of community that we have. That this fella has the actual opposite approach to life. He just wants to sit in the mud. That's all he wants to do. Nothing would make him more happy if you just walked by him and didn't even say hello. This is the epiphany of somebody who is just so disconnected to the society and the world around him, and he lives in a shell that's closed. So I think that's an appropriate time to talk about it.
Yeah.
And if you ever have a moment to listen to the original story that I tell about quahogs, quahog is a funny story. It's and in my own mind and my own vision of it, could you possibly design any kind of an animal? I mean, we know what a lobster is all about. You look at a lobster and you know what a lobster does. You know how he behaves, and you know what his goal in life is. So different.
To stay off the table. That's his goal. And he's going to show you how he's going to do it. We have a fishy song, right? And a special verse to it, right? A special one?
Come all young sailormen, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea. Blow, ye winds, westerly, westerly, blow. We're bound to the southward, so steady she goes. Now up comes the whale, the biggest of all. He went up aloft and let all the sails fall. Blow, ye winds, westerly, westerly, blow. We're bound to the southward, so steady she goes. Now up comes the mackerel with his striped back. He stands on the deck and says, my name is Jack. Blow, ye winds, westerly, westerly, blow. We're bound to the southward, so steady she goes. Now up comes the bluefish, he's a wagging his tail. He flips and he flops and says, time to make sail. Blow, ye winds, westerly, westerly, blow. We're bound to the southward, so steady she goes. Now up comes the flatfish and we call him Skate. We're bound to the captain and you be the mate. Blow, ye winds, westerly, westerly, blow. We're bound to the southward, so steady she goes. Now up comes the quahog, his friend the snail. They won't talk to any of us, so they don't have a tail. Blow, ye winds, westerly, westerly, blow. We're bound to the southward, so steady she goes. I'll read that line back to you. Up comes the quahog and his friend the snail. They won't talk to any of us, and they don't have a tail.
I had to get a quahog verse in there somehow.
We had to get a quahog into the song.
Had to.
So anyway, it's just I don't know how many of you have quahog recipes. Did you have quahog recipes?
You might want to send them to me.
Yeah, you got some quahogs. You get them fresh. They'll sit in your refrigerator for a week.
In the crisper drawer. That's what Danielle said. So I'm going to do it the way she said.
Leave them outside in the sun and they don't last 15 minutes. You don't want to touch them if they've been in the sun for too long. But quahogging is the ultimate goal, is to get something to eat for dinner.
And there's a couple ways you can open up that shell. One of them's easier. Steaming. That's what I know.
Many people will steam it. Just put it in a pot with about a half an inch of water in it. Just let the steam do the job of
pop open.
Popping them open. And obviously that's an easy way. I didn't bring the knife out, but I have quahog knives all over the place, my house. But there's a great skill to opening quahogs. But for the lazy man, just steam it. And if you do it quick enough, it'll open it up, and it retains the whole flavor of it. If you let it sit in the boiling water or whatever it is for half an hour, or whatever the flavor create clam sauce, and clam sauce is a wonderful thing too. But eating a clam that has been steamed open quickly in like 10-15 minutes is far more delicious. It's almost as good as eating a freshly open quahog. But quahog recipes, oh my gosh, we're interested. If you're interested, please let us know, whatever. So, the next step we want to go to as we wrap up this program, we're getting close to the end now, is we want to share with you the stories of our hope that you will continue to support us and participate in this program.
We're so appreciative. You're here. You stuck with us through technical difficulties. Thank you.
And I especially want to shout out to those people who have made contributions to this show in many different ways. Through their comments, the comments that come in, supports this show. This show, there is no economic engine that drives this show. We don't have any advertising. We don't have any, nobody pays us for putting this show together.
We still have our day jobs.
We still have our day jobs. And I have my Patreon supporters who support me each month, and that makes a contribution to what I do as a musician and performer, and I put that money into paying the bills that are associated with the show. In the last few months, as you all know, we got new lighting, we got a new sound system, we have new streaming service, which of course was tested today. and so the bottom line that I want to share with you is that we also sell a CD. And so we're
CD? Oh, I think you have one right there.
I do. We got a couple. Yeah.
This calls for a prop.
We want to put that right up close to the camera and let them see it. So we have all these. We have CDs. I don't know if that's it.
There it is.
There it goes. Yeah. Did it focus on it?
Yeah, I think it did.
So we get all these CDs, and these are economic engines to help drive and support us and what we do. And we have a vision, we have a vision looking to the future. We hope that the show will continue. We hope that the show will grow. Yeah. And we hope that you and your friends, and if you're just joining with us for the first time, you pass the word to others. Our followers, as many of you already know, are all over the world. We've got people as far away as England. We've got people...
and a lot of you have the CDs, and we're so appreciative that you got them. And maybe you know some other of your friends or fathers who might like one.
And as you also, many of you already know, in the music industry, there's not a lot of ways to make money. We get fractions of a penny whenever Spotify somebody listens to our music. So Molly and we're sort of like, this is the critical moment in our conversation with you to let you know that there's a reality too, and that is that we need your support more. We need your support because we have vision of doing really cool things. I want to take you sailing.
Wouldn't that be fun?
We want to take you shellfishing.
Have a video out there?
We'd love to be able to do things with this program because we have a core crew of supporters who genuinely give us help and whatever, and we need to grow it. And your suggestions, your ideas, your comments, your enthusiasm, please go to our websites, mollyconole.com. You can see the ticker is already at the bottom there. You can go there. You've got markallenlovewell.com. You can go there. We just did a lot of upgrading on my website to reflect this wonderful lady now sharing in the music with me. We've got things going on, and we're not static. We're not, the show is every Sunday at 8 p.m., and there's an introduction to the show every Sunday morning. Those things are a constant. We'd like to keep them as a constant. But what we share with you during each one of these shows, we want it to grow, and we want you to be part of it. We want you to join it. I just sort of feel that we're on the right path, and the support and comments that you share with us, encouragement, continues to means a lot. Mm-hmm. But there's also the truth of the reality is that we need more. We need more help, and for those of you who are already helping, thank you. For those of you who are helping us, help us spread the word. Help us share.
Yeah. And speaking of spreading the word, for anybody who is local, spread the word that we're going to be at the West Tisbury Library this coming Thursday, late afternoon, 4:30 p.m., 4:30 to 5:30 at the West Tisbury Library. They have all kinds of events that they do there in this really lovely room with wonderful acoustics right as you come into the library off the right there. And we're going to be there.
At what time?
4:30 p.m. It's going to be fun.
And we also have word that it's going to be recorded.
Yeah.
And it's going to be aired on MVTV, which is the local community station.
Yeah.
And the local community cable television station.
Yeah.
And so these are the kind of things we do. We've got some other ones that we're going to share with you, other events coming up around Martha's Vineyard. But I have to say to you, our audience is not confined to just the island of Martha's Vineyard. We have so much support and friends, our friends in Oregon, our friends in Arizona, Chicago, Virginia. And so part of the story is, we're doing these things on Martha's Vineyard for the benefit of the local community. But the real audience, the really large audience, is you.
Right.
And especially the regulars. And so
we're so thankful.
We're incredibly thankful, incredibly grateful, and I'm sorry this sounds so much like the typical radio broadcast fundraising stuff that you've heard when you're driving your car and they're going through these fundraising campaigns. But frankly, I don't know of any other way to encourage you folks to please join with us, become a Patreon supporter, buy a CD from Molly. We've got extras. We got plenty.
I'm in charge of this latest CD.
Every time I sell a CD, I give the money to her. So
we're splitting it. I'm just collecting.
Well, she's collecting it, but she's doing that, and I'm dilly-dallying doing other things. But the idea is, the goal is, thank you for your continued support for this program, and know that we want to make it bigger. We want to make it better. We want to solve audio problems. We want to sound video problems as they come along. We want to give you the best that we can. And the reality of it is it costs. There's money involved in that. But anyway.
Should we do another song? What do you think?
What are we going to do?
Are we ready for our finishing song?
Oh my God, we got one. Yeah, we got one more.
Is it that time already?
Oh my God, I think we are.
We are. I think everybody's ready to sing.
Happy Father's Day, everyone.
I'll be right back.
She's looking at comments.
Oh yeah. Oh, just so nice.
Tell me, are we all right?
We're right. We're good. We've got lots of beautiful things. Yep.
How's the sound, everyone? We'd love to know.
I haven't seen anything about the sound being bad, and it looks better. It is better. We're getting better levels.
Even does it look better over there?
Yes, it does. It does. Yay. Hope y'all are going to sing along this one from home.
Tuesday's the first day of summer. We wish you all a wonderful summer. We also hope, Molly and I hope to put on some really special programs for you. I can't point too much to it because we really need your support. But this is a hugely creative time of year for us. We do cool things together.
Thanks for being here. Sing along.
Call all hands to man the capstan. See the cable running clear. Heave away. Rolling home across the sea, rolling home to dear New England, rolling home, dear God to thee. Fare thee well, ye Spanish maidens. It is time to bid adieu. Happy time we've spent together. Happy times we've spent with you. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to dear New England, rolling home, dear God to thee. Round Cape Horn, one frosty morning, and the sails were full of snow. Tighten those sheets and pull in those halyards. Let her off and let her go. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to dear New England, rolling home, dear God to thee. All right, this is the last verse.
Oh, my favorite.
Have a wonderful week. And the next time we have our show, we'll be in the thick of summer.
We'll have less layers.
And it'll be warm. We're counting on it being warmer. Many thousand miles behind us. vineyard.
Rolling home,
Near God to thee. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your continued support and encouragement.
Thanks.
We love you all.
guys.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.